however they were created, it was not through natural means, and their DNA is strange, and they shouldn't be alive. You know, technically, when you look at their nuclear DNA, a biological entity, scientists will look at that and say, well, with these markers or these things that are wrong with the DNA, these mutations in the DNA, this being should not be alive. In other words, you shouldn't have a hair sample that has this DNA, because this DNA, it would be impossible for a human being to survive gestation and be born with the DNA that's in here. It would kill it. These mutations, it would either the baby would be stillborn, die soon after, or would be naturally aborted. So that's what really freaks scientists out. So what I want to do is kind of take you through why I think they're a Nephilim descendant and a human hybrid. And a lot of people, that's that big debate. And a lot of people think, well, they're probably a human hybrid, but it was some sort of gene manipulation by aliens or by our own government, or it was some sort of unknown hominid that's running around out there. And there are several studies where they found remains thousands of years old that have an unknown progenitor, male progenitor. So they don't know. Very similar, similar to what the Sasquatch showed. And the DNA from the nuclear DNA from the male is unknown. So this is not like some far out concept. This is happening now at more and more frequency with ancient remains. And when I say ancient, 4,000 or 5,000 year old remains. So, but I just want to go through what convinced me and my observations. And when I was doing research while I'm on my hike, I need to get my butt in gear. So let me get this going here. And this is my back trail. I'm not hypocritical. I always do my back trail. And it's because I'm marked or tagged, whatever you want to call it, and there's one watching me right now. I know everybody's like, yeah, you don't know that. No, I know that. And he's right over there. He's watching me. He's been watching me since I pulled up. And to be honest with you, to let me know he was there and watching me, he zapped my battery. And so I better before he zaps this one, I want to see if I can get going. So what I do is I start it, and then I put it in the gimbal. And then I'm going to turn the gimbal on. And then I'm going to put this heavy backpack on that has enough stuff for me to survive in the woods for 6 years. That's the way I am. Plus it's good exercise. So my back trail's hooked up there. The gimbal's going, you can see. Whoop. Always amazes me how that works. So let me see if I can do this gracefully without breaking it. So I got it on. It's my new backpack. I've only had it out three times. I actually splurged and bought a backpack that wasn't cheap. And of course, actually wasn't cheap. Look at that. See how that back trail works? See, it's always filming behind me. Oh, so I can get. Yeah, I actually got instead of a Walmart knockoff, I actually ordered a true backpack. Okay. Alright. Okay, it's worse than getting dressed. And there's that. And got my knife, my fancy knives. Got all my gear on. Shut the truck up.